Bucknell senior co-captain Mike Nicholson started his college career out with a bang when he won the 2011 Patriot League title in the 400 individual medley as a freshman. During his tenure as a Bison competitor, Nicholson earned 16 Patriot League Male Swimmer of the Week awards. That's an all-time record. He also holds school records in the 200 IM, 400 IM, 200 breaststroke, and 200 butterfly. His heart has always been in the water, and while the passion sinks deep, it's also been a driving force to swim with strength and conviction.
I think Mike has a unique perspective on swimming, and that came a little bit during his freshman year. And that after a really successful freshman season where he was a Patriot League champion, set school records, things went really well, he actually was found out that he had a heart arrhythmia that spring.
After my freshman year, after the season, I started experiencing pretty serious heart problems.
And so he was out of the water for several months, wasn't sure what was wrong, and went through a time where he wasn't even sure if he was going to continue to swim.
I had tachycardia, which is a pretty serious heart condition, and I was actually told by 2 doctors that I would never be able to swim again. I would say that was a major setback at the time. I kind of didn't really know what to do, and I just got depressed about the whole thing. And I was out of the water for a good 2 or 3 months.
I mean, I think he was always passionate about swimming, but from that experience and then getting everything kind of squared away, he had a surgery.
Eventually I found this really great doctor in New York who performed the surgery that was this 4-hour procedure that I had to be awake for, and it was easily the most painful thing I've ever had to experience. But after that I was completely cured, and I was back in the water literally a week after it. And it took a while to get back in shape, but it was kind of a huge spring of ups and downs, not thinking I was ever going to swim again, and then being oh, I will be able to swim again, and then, oh crap, I need to get back in shape, because I was pretty fat at that time, just because of being out of the water for that long. So
I think he gained an appreciation for the fact that, not taking it for granted, knowing that this isn't a given. This ability to compete, to participate, to be part of a college team, and to be successful wasn't to be taken for granted. He had a great perspective before, but I think that just kind of changed it and made it even better.
And it set me back. I mean, my sophomore year wasn't too great. I kind of jumped up in a lot of my times. It was actually not until the spring after that that I started getting really back into the groove of things. That's actually when I qualified for Olympic trials. And I remember my coach, when we were on the deck out in Omaha at Olympic trials, Dan said to me, he's hey, a year from now you probably thought you were never swimming again, and now we're here. So I kind of put things in perspective, and I was pretty proud of how far I'd come.
Mike has been a great example. He's a great example on a daily basis. No one outworks him, and so we have people that strive to keep up with him, to train with him, to be with him. He's also set a great example by his commitment to swimming throughout his 4 years, swimming in the summers, training in the spring, making it a priority, with balance of still doing things that are going to help him career-wise, professionally, but he's always found a way to balance his academic goals, his professional goals, and his swimming goals. And just because of that, he's been an outstanding example to the entire team of how you can do all those things, how you can fit those pieces together, and how you can be successful in the different facets of your life.
Nicholson is a very driven and goal-minded individual. However, the senior co-captain takes more pride in supporting the accomplishments of his team as a whole.
The moment that stands out to me without a doubt was this year when we actually beat Navy in a dual meet back in November. They had never lost a meet in the Patriot League. They were 45-0, and we actually beat them right over here in our home pool. I was actually in the last event where we kind of clinched the win in the 200 IM, and I remember hitting the wall, looking over and seeing Will Rappaport on my team hit the wall before any of the Navy guys, and that was what kind of iced it for us, and that was awesome. That was one of the greatest moments of my swimming career, I would say.
Nicholson hopes to wrap up his Bucknell swimming career with a Patriot League championship title.
Pretty much any event I swim at Patriots, I'm in the running to win it or medal in it, so I want to score as many points as I can for my team, and that's something that we work for all year. And individually, I think I've had a really great regular season. If you look at the times, probably the fastest one I've ever had. So at the end of the year, I want to go times that I've never gone before. And I won a Patriot League championship my freshman year and haven't won one since. So winning one again my senior year would really be awesome.
Nicholson will get his chance, along with the other Patriot League swimmers and divers, this weekend in Annapolis, Maryland. For the Patriot League Network, I'm Melanie Pulowski.